Hi. Is the audio working? My audio always cuts like 2 seconds, but now it's working, right? So, welcome to a new video. I think I enjoy this setup because my ass doesn't hurt in this chair. So, this is gonna be the video, and I didn't know what to talk about. And see, I have to really take advantage of when I'm in the store because it's the only time I feel like I can talk loudly or at least at a normal volume. So, today we are going to talk about something really special. We're gonna talk about things I used to do when I was a kid. But it's gonna be relatable because I was not special. I was just like any other kid. So I maybe was just like you know? So, also, I already talked about my childhood on my first video on this channel. And I was just talking about like how I didn't like my um, child years, but I had fun. I found a way to have fun, which was online video games and a lot of Disney Channel. So I feel like it's kind of fun because I never remember, I never sit down and think about what I used to do in my childhood. So, and I didn't actually think about anything I'm going to say. I didn't make a list or anything. So I'm gonna just go through memory lane. So, one of the first things, I was obsessed with two things. Like the main two obsessions that I had were Phineas and Ferb and Club Penguin. But like you don't understand. I was literally so happy and so obsessed. I was such a big fan. Well, let's start with Club Penguin. Club Penguin was Club Penguin was created October 24th, 2005. Don't ask me how I know that. But in 2005, I was 4 years old, so I was not playing Club Penguin. But I started playing Club Penguin maybe on 2008. Yeah, when I was living in Argentina. And oh my god. And I had an account which was super cool, but then I forgot my password. So I created the the other penguin, which was, I'll put my penguin down there if you want to add me. But I had a bunch of stuff. I had every single item, but I was not a member because my parents never had a credit card. And when I tell you I would have killed somebody to just get a membership, to be a member in Club Penguin, I'm not lying. Oh my god. But yeah, I still had a lot of shit on my closet on Club Penguin, but they were free. And I would work my ass for that. And I had 100,000 coins. So that's it. My favorite Club Penguin game was probably Pizzeria. Okay, let's talk about Phineas and Ferb now. No, actually, let's talk about Club Penguin for a little bit. I have the Cardjitsu cards in real life because my parents bought it for me from Argentina. And then I have a Club Penguin magazine and a Club Penguin um, games book, which is so fun. Sorry. I just really love Club Penguin. And I wanted the Buffle Fluffies to sleep with a buffalo, but I just couldn't. I didn't have it. And I also wanted to work at Club Penguin, like, the creative team, but I was only 10 years old. So yeah, I was obsessed with all their YouTube videos, their music, their characters. My favorite characters was Cadence and Rockhopper, and the Club Penguin Band. Like, I knew all of their songs in Spanish and in English. That's insane. But I I memorized dates. I memorized the creators. I memorized just. I was very crazy. But it's so good. Club Penguin is the best game ever created in life. So I guess that's it. Now we're gonna talk about Phineas and Ferb. Okay, Phineas and Ferb is seriously the best animated show ever created because they created every song on each episode, and some episodes had two songs, two musical numbers, or maybe three sometimes. And every single episode was completely different. And the comedy, I mean, I don't know if it was actually funny, but no, I think it was super funny. Because, like, now I'm an adult and I haven't seen Phineas and Ferb in 5 years, 6 years. But I used to draw Phineas and Ferb. I used to draw the characters, but in the movie, when they're like super secret agents, and I will draw Candace. Oh, and I had a weird obsession with Perry the Platypus, but I had a Perry the Platypus T-shirt that I bought. It was $70 and I wore it every single day. But yeah, I was very obsessed with Perry, and I still know how to draw every single character. I mean, yeah, I do. I just love. My favorite character was. Everyone told me I was Ferb, and to be honest, I kind of was a Ferb, but that just made me insecure for the rest of my life. When people tell you you are Ferb, what the fuck are you supposed to say to that? That just hurt me. That really deeply hurt me. Anyway, so Phineas and Ferb is, and the best Christmas present, I already told you this, was the Phineas and Ferb movie, the Second Dimension movie. They gave it to me for Christmas when I was 13, probably, and I just haven't forgotten it about it. And I still have it. It's so good. That movie's so fucking good. And all the songs literally make me cry. No, seriously. I watched this movie last year and I cried so much. Because Perry leaves, and no, Perry tells them he's a secret agent, and they help him. Phineas and Ferb help Perry being secret agents, but then they have to erase their memory. They have to erase Phineas and Ferb's memory, and that just makes me wanna die. Anyway, I haven't seen the last episode of Phineas and Ferb because Phineas and Ferb was modernized, let's be honest, and there were probably new directors, new producers, but I just stopped watching it because I was probably 16 years old and I just couldn't keep up. But if I have Disney Plus, I may watch the entire thing again because it's just so good. Okay, that's it. That's it about Phineas and Ferb because I don't want to bore you guys. But I also had a Perry the Platypus little teddy bear. I don't know how you say teddy bear if it's not a bear. Anyway, I had a Perry the Platypus fluffy, and I had a Perry Platypus keychain, and the T-shirt, and that's it. Anyway, let's talk about something else. Let's talk about juegos.com. This site was insane. But I always wanted to, you know the games. Let's talk about something serious for a second. You know the online games. There are like adventure games, escape games. There are click games, and there are like arcade games. But there's a special section that's like girls games. And the girls games are just so fucking superior. And I always wanted to fucking play the girls game, but I couldn't. Cuz it's all pink and very girly, and when I like all the girl games are super girly, like on the design, which I love. I love girly designs. I love kawaii stuff, and I love pink, the color pink, and I love hearts and stars and just glitter. But I was a kid, and I was like, oh my god, everyone's gonna think I want to be a woman. You know that because if my parents saw me playing glittery games, they would be like, this boy wants to be a woman. Oh no. But yeah, I am, and there was also a separate site that was called girlgames.com or something like that, no, or games for girls. Yeah, juegosdechicas.com. And that site, I think I want to play it like now on my computer because it was so good. The games of there were cooking games. There was a game that you were like a little pink-haired girl, and you had to make potions. But wait, this pink-haired girl had a bunch of games, and she was the it girl. She was the it girl, and I wanted to play every single one of them. But yeah, there were also very very cute Asian games which you had to, and they were all in a different language. I don't know what language it was, but I just figured out how to play it. But I was simply okay. Anyway, let's talk about some other games. My favorite games were the ones. My favorite kinds of games were the ones where you click and you have to like solve puzzles and you have to escape something. And that makes sense because now I am a Taylor Swift cryptological psycho. So I always liked a big quiz challenge and just codes and numbers and solving mysteries. So it makes sense how I ended up being a Swiftie. But there was this game of the monkeys, of some orange monkeys, that you had to escape or travel different worlds. It was so good. Um, but there were so many games. Well, everyone knows this game I'm about to talk about. It's called Fireboy and Lava Girl. No, Fireboy and Water Girl. Chico for Ichikawa. Yeah, we all played that game with our brothers. We all did, and we all ended up fighting. And it was not just my family, so you know what I'm talking about. I was always Water Girl, obviously, and my brother was always Fireboy, and we were very fucking good, but he was so dumb. He he couldn't even like jump, and he would always fall on the little acid puddle, and he would always fucking die, and I would get so pissed. Okay, that game is toxic, and it's also kind of misogynistic. So let's talk about something else. Another game that I really loved was Bomb It. Bomb It 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's like 9 Bomb It games. And we will always play with my brother, and me. And one of us would wait behind while the other two were playing. And then the one who loses gets replaced, you know? Oh my god, it's so good. And Bummit is so fucking good. And you change outfits, and it's so fashionable. It's super fashion. Oh, and my sister used to play those dress up games where there are like models, and you can like create outfits, and they were so good. Okay, let's talk about DisneyLatino.com. This Disney site is so old. I used to play this when I was in Argentina, which was like I was like 5 or 6, and there were second Cody games and Hannah Montana games, and I can't handle it because it was so beautiful and so nostalgic. Well, the Hannah Montana game you had to dress her up for different occasions, but the second Cody game you had to waddle around the hotel without Mr. Mosby catching you, or London or Maddie. They couldn't see you, so you had to run. I think it was two player game. So I used to play it with my sister, I think. What other game? Oh my fucking god. You know that show that's Brandy and Mr. Whiskers? Brandy and Mr. Whiskers. That show, wow. That was my favorite show. It was so the comedy in Brandy and Mr. Whiskers was top notch comedy. Like so funny. And they had a game on DisneyLatino.com, and I I don't remember what you had to do, but it was so fun. And the Kim Possible game, oh my fucking god! The Kim Possible game, you had to like collect babies. You weren't on a baby like a baby daycare or something like that, and you had to um, make the babies fall asleep, and then you couldn't like trip, or they would wake up and you would die. So yeah, I don't know if this video is being fun for you guys, but it's definitely being so exciting for me. Comment which games you used to play. I already exceeded the duration of the video. So now I'm age regressing, so I downloaded Pooh and I downloaded Subway Surfers, and I can't stop playing them because I have to heal that inner child that that wasn't free enough to just have fun. So I'm healing my inner child, or age regressing. Is that how you say it? Yeah, I'm age regressing. But that's okay. It's worth it. But Pooh is so fucking boring. I also downloaded Cut the Rope, but I I won the game. I finished the game in one night, so that's it. I think this is the video. This was very fun. I love games, and I recommend you to play some games. Play your favorite game. Play the favorite game you loved when you were a child. Play your favorite songs when you were a child. I still do that. I still listen to Naturally by Selena Gomez, which is one of the core memories in my head. So, heal that inner child, baby. You deserve it, and your little self deserves it. So, go back and revisit all the things you loved to do when you were a child, and just be happy and oh, simpler times. Those are really simple times, and we need to remember those times. So yeah, that's my advice, and I hope you have a great March. I can't fucking believe we're in March, and I might get my Evermore CD soon, and I would literally cry. So I hope you get a very beautiful gift as well, and I send you very positive energy, and just be confident. Everything's gonna be good, and if it's not, it will eventually happen. So thank you for watching my YouTube channel, and
Thank you for being there with me and listening to me. Bye. I love you.